Welcome home, soul family of light. Michelle here with Smile Soul Power. Today I have a message for you called the power of pure perception. And again, Smile Soul Power is here to offer encouragement, enlightenment, and empowerment. Encouragement so that you can remember to never lose hope and always keep the faith in the power of heaven within. Enlightenment so that you can receive that light from the heaven within and know its power and illuminate it, and also to share some of my light that I get from the messages from going within. Also empowerment so that we can together grow and transform our consciousness and realize the power that we have with our soul perception, and realize what power we have when we join and express the Holy Spirit within, and also understand what we're receiving as gifts through this transformational time, consciousness gifts of being conscious creators, discernment, the power to sort out what's true, what's not true, and also to master our vibration through being pure love, loving God, loving each other, and also standing in our integrity and shining the light of truth. So we attune to God's will and the peaceful presence of God within, and so through all of this we are empowered and we are changing, we are evolving, we're transforming, and we are living in a world of love as a result. We are creating it right now. So I'm getting up to my number 10, toward number 10, and I feel like a fawn who's just, starting to learn to use its legs, and a little wobbly, but I'm trying to improve the channel and delivering messages and so forth. So hopefully I will continue to improve and offer things that are of value to your heart and soul. And so with that, I'm going to begin today's message. It's called the power of pure perception. Pure perception is above duality. It is awareness. Pure perception is objective, direct knowingness from within. Be still and know. Pure perception is higher perspective that transcends programming in terms of subconscious beliefs or memory patterns, or patterns that we hold within in our subconscious mind that are creating our reality. So instead of letting our reality be controlled by something that we're not totally conscious of, we're bringing all of this into conscious awareness through pure perception, which is powerful. Bringing in the light. Pure perception is consciousness that is pure and expansive. Pure perception is accomplished by entering into the realm of pure, expansive love. So we go into our heart and we love God, and we love our friends and family, and we pray for them, and we're just in this realm of love. And that's how we open the door to pure perception. We enter the realm of love, and through our hearts as we close our eyes and get still. Pure perception embraces all while losing focus of ourself as separate. We go into a whole other state of consciousness when we enter pure perception. It's the heaven within. When the state of consciousness reaches pure perception, new light, new information comes into our awareness. All limitations and illusions are dissolved. Pure perceptions aligns one's awareness with absolute truth. There is no duality. There is no relativity. What is in the realm of absolute spirit. This is where one experiences the direct perception of truth, and the perceptions come in as a sense, like a feeling, a certain perceptual faculty that we have within our heart and soul. and it comes in through feelings, and they may be projected on as images or audible perception of words. But we know and we can feel with our inner sense this truth. It's the soul's perception. It's soul power. And so the soul can discern. The soul can separate truth from lies. The soul has this ability to really discriminate and know the difference between right and wrong, good and bad, good and evil, and so truth and lies, truth and deception. So this is where one experiences direct perception of truth and these sensations, and the more we go within and pay attention, the more our power of perception increases. Sensing the light as information is revealed to the mind through the faculty of imagination. Pure perception increases caring and compassion, because when we're in this portal, when we're in the heaven within, we know ourselves as pure love. Our heart is open, and we are in the vibration of pure love, and that's how we receive the light. And that increases our sense of love, because that's who we are. So truth illuminates consciousness, and a passion for truth ignites. It feels great. I mean, what resonates, with our true self, but our true self, and we realize our true self as this pure love and pure light. And it's awesome. So a passion for truth ignites. Light is absolute truth, which is information. So sparks of light enter our imagination as ideas and inspiration. Ideas and inspiration. We're getting revelations and downloads, answers and solutions. We get directed. We get divine guidance. We get, synchronistic events that, bring us to the truth that our soul already knows. So the power of perception comes from a pure and open heart with the attention focused within. And so we're developing this heart-based consciousness. This is Christ consciousness. We're all being reborn into Christ consciousness. And we're anchoring that in. We're following the law of spirit, and we're overseeing our thoughts and our feelings and our actions, and we're keeping our vibration high. And we're all doing this we're transforming our consciousness. We are reprogramming our subconscious mind. We're making our subconscious mind conscious through the light of pure perception. We're bringing in the light, and we're walking in the light. And we realize that we are this light. So the power of perception is an open heart that receives the light. The heart intelligence perceives things as they are without mental interference. The light of truth is powerful. It's very powerful. And so individually and collectively, we are all increasing the light of consciousness, and we're purifying, actually. We're purifying our hearts and our minds, and we're transcending former states of consciousness. And so we're evolving humanity that way. So the light of truth is powerful. We keep going within. More and more people are meditating. As I keep saying on this channel, go take at least 5 minutes a day. Preferably in the morning when you get up. I just prefer that myself. It works for me. But we're getting discernment, and it's powerful to have discernment. We're having discrimination that comes from the soul and the ability of the soul. The power of perception comes from the soul, our soul nature, which is light. And it's pure love, pure love. So cognitive dissonance now crops up more and more. Why? Because we are attuned to the light. We know that we are the light. And if something like rubs us the wrong way or something like that, it doesn't feel right, something smells fishy, then we have cognitive dissonance. And that's just a feeling that something is not true. This leads to investigation. One's passion to search for truth continues to burn brighter and brighter. And as we see in the world, there are teams of truth researchers and digital soldiers who are passionate about finding the truth and sharing the truth. And there's so many light warriors that are passionate about finding the truth and sharing the truth. And it's uniting us. The truth is uniting us. And we are united because we are truth. And so this is great. We can't be divided. We can't be deceived. This is just so awesome what's happening to us right now. So the heart-based intelligence is Christ consciousness. And I write a lot about the Christ consciousness. I have some articles on ezine.com, but you can get the links through my website at smile4love.com. There's a messages link, and there are links to different articles. And so you can learn more about transforming consciousness. And I know it already is happening. I know we're at different stages, but it helps to reinforce this transformation process when you read about it. And it really does increase your understanding and comprehension of the light and what's going on in consciousness. You know, all of this is free. It's available on my website, and it's just to help with the transformation of consciousness. The power of perception is increasing among all of humanity. The tipping point of affecting the whole of the masses is at hand. In other words, a direct knowing element of consciousness is going to come from within every human heart. Think about that. The tipping point coming from within. So imagine all programming dissolved. Imagine all deception becomes impossible. Imagine all people know the truth. Imagine that, because that's what's happening. The power of perception is transferred directly when reaching a critical point in the morphogenic field of human consciousness. This is the mass awakening that is happening right now. It's awesome to be alive, isn't it? So this tipping point where everybody, gets it, all of a sudden everybody gets it. It's known as the 100th Monkey effect. And the 100th Monkey effect was an experiment. You can look it up on the internet, and if I get a chance, I'll provide a link below. But it's a group of monkeys in one area of the planet started, washing their potatoes. And so they taught each other in their group, to wash the potatoes. And so across the earth, monkeys started washing their potatoes. And they weren't in the group that was washing their potatoes originally. They didn't see them. They didn't learn from them directly. It was indirect, and it was from within. That's the 100th Monkey effect, and that's why it's called that. So that is happening right now. People are waking up and raising their vibration, mastering their attention, becoming conscious creators and leaving victimhood behind. And it's happening right now because we're staying in love. People are changing their minds and the way they view things. They're opening their minds to different perspectives and higher perspectives. And so our minds, individually and collectively, are being renewed. Our minds are being renewed. We don't need to teach each other or reach each other with truthful information in the typical head-brain to head-brain method of communication, although that is happening a lot. And that provides proof or validation and confirmation that our inner feelings of knowingness are spot on. That cognitive dissonance is being validated and confirmed when we see the truth that's been brought forth through evidence. Factual, hardcore evidence. No one's theorizing and putting out theories that don't have any basis in fact. And so Individual transformation of consciousness to pure perception is the power that's transforming the field. The collective transformation of consciousness to pure perception is the power that's transforming the field. And everyone is connected to the same morphogenic field of mass consciousness of humanity. And so every individual is being affected. And it's just way awesome. It's way awesome. Here's another thing we can vision together. Imagine this. Imagine this. People are waking up like popcorn popping. You know how popcorn, the more it heats up, the faster things pop. The faster our consciousness is popping into higher awareness right now. So imagine people waking up like popcorn popping. And as things are heating up, and they are heating up outside in our world, more and more people are popping into higher awareness. And so with this higher awareness, we are in this Christed consciousness. We are sovereign, and we are powerful, and we are using the power of love and the power of truth that set us free. Therefore, there is no fear. No fear. No fear. Fear is gone. If fear tries to sneak in, kick it out. Teach it a lesson. Light is active, and we are the light. Our consciousness is light, and in essence, we are consciousness. We are light. We are love. We are the highest vibration of love. That means we're pure. So light is active, and darkness is passive. So think about this. When you open up the door to a dark room from a lighted hallway, the light spills into the room. The darkness does not come out into the hallway. The light spills into the room. Do that just to, activate your inner knowing that you are powerful, because the light is active and darkness is passive. The light is much more powerful. So never fear. And remember that each person makes a difference. Every person makes a difference. Go into a dark room with one candle and sit there and see the light and how much it shines and how bright it is. How much you're aware of when the light is on rather than when it's dark. So pure perception is powerful. It comes from within. It comes from being still and knowing and bringing the light of consciousness out into our world of form, and also being a conscious creator and imagining things on purpose. So we are light. We are all light, and we are powerful. So be still and know. So thank you very much for watching this message. Be sure to go to smile4love.com. There's a Smile Soul Power tab, and I'm going to post these videos there. But also I have created some transcripts in the form of PDF files. So you can just download those onto your computer, print them out, and read it over again. It helps your consciousness to see things in print. It helps your memory to when you use repetition. So you can use repetition by listening to the messages over and over again. You can even be passive and let it just sink into the depths of your subconscious mind. Or you can go ahead and download the PDF files of the transcripts of these messages. And that's just my gift to you, from my heart to yours. And we're all surrounded by God's love. That's where all this comes from. So have a very wonderful day. Thank you for joining in, and I will see you next time.